Greetings, my name is Ben, aka Downsizeit, and I am joined here today by Social General Rob.
How you doing?
And today we both have brought MSU fleets. I'm bringing Sloane, and Rob has Madine, and I'm doing kind of like a wish list of mine, 8 defenders. Merrick plus 7, so which is the max you can fit. It's 133 points. We'll see how it goes, because I have a lot of light ships, and Rob actually has a good squad count that can resist defender attacks and also do damage, so it'll be interesting squadron battle this game. Don't forget about the giveaway for March and April. Be sure to subscribe and comment. All the way up until May the 1st is when I'll be announcing the winner. So coming up next, I'll go over the fleets and the mission, and then you'll see Rob and I deploying in a sped-up fashion while we discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. For the Imperials, we have Admiral Sloane on a Raider 1 with the Corvus title and Darth Vader boarding team. A Gladiator 1 with the Insidious title, Emperor Palpatine, Ordnance Experts, and Assault Proton Torpedoes. An Architon's Light Cruiser with Director Krennic and Slave Turrets. 2 Gazanti Cruisers with Expanded Hangar Bay. And for Squadrons, Merrick Steel and 7 TIE Defender Squadrons. For the Rebels, we have General Madine on an Assault Frigate Mark II Bravo with Defense Liaison, Caitkin and Sholin, Electronic Countermeasures, and Linked Turbolaser Towers. An MC-30 Torpedo Frigate with Foresight, Lando, Ordnance Experts, and Assault Proton Torpedoes. A second MC-30 Torpedo Frigate with Admonition, Ordnance Experts, and Assault Proton Torpedoes. And the Drunken Party Bus, which is a GR-75 Bright Hope Torn Farin Comsnet. For Squadrons, the Rebels have 2 E-Wings, 2 Lancer Pursuit Craft, 1 YT-2400, and 1 Y-Wing. For missions, we both came in at 400 points, and so we had to do a roll-off. Rob won the roll-off and chose to be second player, which means that I had to pick from his missions, which were Surprise Attack, Asteroid Tactics, and Dangerous Territory. And I chose to go with Surprise Attack, and in this one, Rob will place a station at distance 1 to 5, then we'll deploy obstacles normally, and when deploying fleets, I must put my flagship before any other ships, and they must overlap the station even if it is beyond the deployment zone. And I cannot deploy any ship faster than a speed of half of my maximum speed rounded up. After deploying fleets, Rob will choose 3 command dials, placing them in order of round 1, 2, and 3, and each round will reveal that dial, and that dial will determine the raid token my entire fleet will get. So coming up next, you'll see us deploying in a sped-up overlay, while Rob and I discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. Okay, now that you guys have seen the fleets and the mission, now you'll see us deploying in a sped-up overlay here while Rob and I talk about our strategy for the game. Rob, why don't you start us off?
All right. Well, this is another Madine fleet, and this is what I call the Need for Speed, version 1. But so this time I decided to get a few more squads, and I did some rogues, 3 rogues. To help pushing, because I have the E-Wings and the Y-Wing, they're going to be pushed. They're going to need to be. I took my 2 MC-30s because I really want those in there. And then I really thought about the lifeboat idea that we talked about the last one. And I thought, I can't, no matter what, I tried to put them on a CR90. It didn't work. I couldn't do it. I just can't wrap my head around that. So I thought, what's the next best? I went up to the Potato, and I thought, well, okay, that's a command ship feeling, and I could do it. I could put it on there. I mean, I could have put on an MC-30, but to me, that was almost as dangerous, if not even more dangerous, than put on the MC-75 that I had the other time. So, my idea with this fleet, or this game, I should say, was until I remember at the last moment, was that he was going to put his, because we're doing surprise attack, put his Corvus, which is his flagship, right there in the middle, and I would basically be able to go in there and hopefully take out Sloane. Well, of course, you got the defenders around it, which is smart as anything. And then I realized, wait, Corvus can move afterwards, which is why Ben took this one. And I was like, So that's why Corvus is not there right now. So then I decided, okay, luckily that was after I put down my Gazanti. Not Gazanti, they are doing it again now. MC GR75. Whew, here we go again, guys. Back down to like we did last year. And then I decided, okay, let's just gonna have to see where he goes, because he was out deploying me with the squads. So I was just hoping that I could get something, I don't know, by itself that I could take it out. I don't think I did, by the way. I mean, you got Demo guarding Sloane over there, which probably won't stay there long. I'm sure Demo's going to come right in and start blowing things up. And
it's not Demolisher.
Oh, it's not Demolisher. Okay, Gladiator. What is it? A title one at all?
Insidious. It's not probably not going to come and play this game.
Okay. Well, we're going to call it Insidious just because. All right, and then we have an Aquatins over there, which are really nice long-range ships. Really wish I could have used them on Akbar's side. So I was like, okay. So and then he has 2 squad pushers, the Gazantis there. And that I know is going to be interesting. Now he could push 3 each, that's 6. That means he's got 2 left over, because you have 8, correct, defenders?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm sure he has another ship that can at least push at least 1 if he needed it. But anyway, so I thought, well, I'm going to go in and I'm going to do my best to see what I can do. And hopefully isolate a ship or 2 and just take them out. Squad pushes are going to be hard to get to. 8 defenders to get through, not that easy. Hopefully my E-Wings will be able to snipe and help out some. They're tough they're tough too, so they're not pushovers. Then you get the YT and Lancers. Sorry, they're good ships. I like them. I've always liked them since we played Rim on the Rebellion so long ago. And then we got my Y-Wing, my favorite Y-Wing. Great bomber. I like them, and they do a good job. Basically, gonna see how we do. I did put something different on this one, which I'm gonna speak real quick about, which I think might have even thrown Ben off just a little bit. It was a surprise to Ben, maybe. Defense liaison as an officer. The reason why I like that is because it can change a dial to a maneuver dial or a repair dial. So if I put down the wrong dial or I need it at a certain time, I can use the defense liaison to change it to one of those 2, which Madine loves maneuvers. And then, well, engineering is great for any ship, basically. So that's why I put that on there. There's not much change. I did take parts resupply off of the Bright Hope and change it with comms net, which I think would be more useful for me anyways. So we shall see how that goes. Basically the MC30 is the same you've seen before. I mean, so not much really different on those 2. Yep, except the second one I do have Abdomission on now. I do have that on the second one. Didn't have it out before. Actually, I only had 1 MC30 before. I only had Foresight. My bad. So now I got 2. So we shall see. But that's my plan, is to hopefully tie up his defenders just a little bit, long enough for me to get in there and take out enough that I need to stop him from pushing and to get my guys out of town. Basically. Ben?
Okay. So this is one version of a Sloane fleet with Merrick and 7 defenders, and kind of a gimmicky fleet, but I want to see if I can make it work. The other version of this would be dropping the Gladiator and Architons and have a fully kitted out ISD-2.
Ooh.
That's about they are about equal in points, making that happen. So yeah, I'm doing surprise attack just as a test to see how it works when you have Corvus as your flagship, see how much it nerfs me. The raids obviously are going to be a problem, but I know how to mitigate those where it's not going to be that big of a deal. The main thing is the flagship on the station, and Corvus just completely neutralizes that.
Yep.
With this fleet, it's pretty clear when you guys saw me going over it who does what. The Gazantes are the squad pushers. The Architans and the Gladiator are my damage dealers. Sloane, this particular version, normally I would just put Sloane Wheel on the other side of the board, out of danger completely, but since I have Vader on there as a boarding team, I want to try him out. So that's why she's going to sort of be in danger, but I'm going to just try to be smart about it before having her then just run away. But normally, I wouldn't do that. Sloane would be way over there and never even have a chance of me engaged. But in this one, I think, we'll see if I can get Vader off and kill somebody. Hopefully Lando. That's my goal. Is that Vader board and kill Lando, because I hate Lando so much. And then as far as my tactics for this, this is actually similar to a battle you guys saw last week between the Republic and the Separatists. It's almost going to be the same tactic I'm going to employ. Come around the flank, try to engage ships one at a time, and just roll up the flank. It's this standard defeat in detail. And as far as the squad play, I'd like to keep my defenders away from his squads as long as possible to get their Sloane accuracy benefits. Yeah. But I also need to engage his squads because he's got a lot of bombers, and I don't want them engaging my ships. So eventually there is going to be a space superiority battle going on, and hopefully I can win it. We'll see. All right, I think that's everything. So Rob and I are going to play in our dials, and then we'll be back at the start of round 1. Okay, start of round 1. You'll see the first raid dial is a navigate, so all my ships have a raid of navigate. Sloane and Insidious, speed 2. Architans with Krennic, speed 2. Both Gazantes, speed 1. And Rob's entire fleet is at speed 1. Alright, we'll start with my numbered Gazante. It's a squadron command, taking a token. And staying at speed 1 and maneuvering like so, landing on a couple defenders, which I'm all torn up about. Where'd you like them, Rob?
We'll put them on the far back corner there. How about that? All right, up first is the GR75. And the party bus. Here we go. Party bus is a navigation dial. You take the token, then I comms-net the token over to Foresight with Lando. And then I'm just going to speed on up at speed 1. There we go. Boop. There it is.
Okay, my other Gazante doing what his brother did. Squadron command. Coming on over. Taking a token, by the way. Landing on these 2 defenders.
Back corner, yeah.
Back corner.
Because they're slow.
So that's Merrick and a defender. This is Merrick right here, guys. And just to show you how close that was, Superior Imperial Flying. Look at that. Put a piece of paper in there.
Alright, Admission is up next. Admission is a maneuver dial. I'll be using it, going up to speed 2. And now I'll be moving straight ahead, speed 2.
Director Krennic on his Architans, Squadron Command, token. Let's see. No, we're not going to do any turning in yet, so just straight at speed 2.
Alright, up next is Foresight. Foresight is a navigation dial, which it's going to be using, plus the token it has, navigation token it has, maneuver token, sorry. And it is going up to speed 3. A little turn at the 1 with the dial.
Insidious, Squadron Command, taking a token. Speed 2. Just a little side shuffle.
Alright, up next is Madine on the assault frigate, and it is a navigation dial. He's going to use it to go up to speed 2. and then I click at the 1 and the 2.
Alright, Sloane, Squadron Command, taking a token. And speed 2, shifting over, just like Insidious. And that's it for the ship phase, guys. Nothing's gonna happen in the squad phase, no engagement, so we'll do that moving off screen, and I'll do a recap when we come back at the start of round 2. Okay, start of round 2. The second raid dial was a navigate. Rob realized that was probably a mistake on his part, since I can't have multiples of the same raid.
Well, you didn't use it either.
Correct. I didn't use it. So, all of my squad shifted over, mainly to look at activation ranges, etc. And Rob's squads also did some shifting over as well. Okay, we're going to start with my unmarked Gazanti right here. Squadron Command. With Expanded Hangar Bay, I get 3. I will not be using my squad token. And I'm going to be activating these 2 regular defenders and Merrick. And even though I'm going to outpace their activation range on this, figured while I've got the chance, let's jump out and start stripping some tokens and putting some damage on people if we can. Barely within distance 1, which means my other guys will be able to get there easily. Alright, 1 blue. It's a hit. This is into your side, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I'll redirect, redirect to the front.
Redirect to the front?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, second regular defender. Come up next to his buddy and will actually attack the front. Crit, I will Sloane reroll that. Fish for an accuracy. Got it. We'll get rid of your redirect. Now for Merrick, we'll come up into the front as well. Pretty much way outstripping my Gazantis. I have to rethink about my strategy with this build. Or at least their starting speed. Probably should have started them at 2. It's alright. Alright, 2 blues into the front of Madine. Got a hit, accuracy. I will. Let's use what I got. I'm going to turn the hit into a crit with Merrick's ability, and I'm going to use the accuracy to spend the brace. So 1 crit.
I will spend the evade and make you roll it. Just
hit.
Didn't matter.
Don't want to get too close to your incoming torpedo frigates.
Oh, come on now.
Despite how much I know you want to have me come in close and just barely avoided hitting those defenders.
All right, up next is Bright Hope. Bright Hope is it's a navigation dial. I use it. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna just go speed 1. I'm gonna turn right there. Doop.
Okay, we're gonna go with my marked Gazanti. Squadron Command will use it, not the token. Grab these 3 defenders and continue going after Madine. So we'll slide up into here like so. One blue. It's a hit.
Alright, take it in the side.
Okay. Into the side. Accuracy, we'll get rid of your evade. And then last defender, we'll be able to squeeze on up in here.
Now that's Imperial flying right there.
Imperial squad flying.
Yeah, exactly.
One blue. Hit. And has to take it.
Gotta take it, yeah. No choice.
See if I can avoid it. Just going straight. And I do.
Nice. All right, up next is It's the MC30 number 2. It's a navigation dial. I'm using it. Go up to speed 3 and go right up to here.
Okay, Sloane on Corvus. It's a navigate. I'm going to burn it to get rid of my navigate raid. And going speed 2 currently. Do this maneuver here. Okay, Rob chose to pass, so it's back to me. Going with Insidious to navigate. I'm going to burn it to get rid of the nav raid. I'm going to use my squad token to activate one of my remaining defenders. This one here in question. I believe, as I measured, I do just out of long range. So no pot shot there, but we'll send a defender in. Near the side. Hit.
Do I have a shield there anymore?
I got one shield there.
Well, I had one shield.
All right. Then for movement, Gladiator's going speed 2. I think I'm just gonna have him go straight. Yep. Just go straight.
Oh. Alright, so up next is Foresight. And Foresight is going to be as a navigate dial, which it will be using. But first, I'm going to be flacking out at all these squadrons that are all around it. I'm going to start the front and the sides because I have no shots. The one closest to it, the one in black there.
So out the side first?
Yep, side, sorry.
Hit.
Number 2.
No hit. Hit. Merrick. No hit.
Now the front.
Then out the front. These
Yep.
guys are double arced.
Oh, okay.
So far these two have taken hits.
Mm-hmm.
No hit. This guy. No hit.
Jeez.
Uh-oh. This guy. No hit. Uh-oh. Hit. And hit. So these 4 take 1 damage each.
Okay, now Foresight's going to move. I upped it to speed 4 using the dial. And I'm going to go straight ahead.
Alright, lastly my Architans. It is a concentrate fire. I'll be using that as the dial, as well as its squad token to activate my last defender, which is going to fly up and play with Madine still for a crit. I guess you can't do anything about it. And I'll leave it. Targeting disruption, you cannot resolve critical effects. Unfortunately, you're in close range. I don't get Krennic's ability. So, it'll be 3 reds to start. Not a bad start. Slave turrets. Concentrate fire. And I can't reroll because we're in close range. 4 damage. 2 of them are crits.
So I'm going to do crits. I'm going to do both the crits, please.
Okay. Come on, devils. Accuracy crit.
Well, that's 1 damage less. Alright. And then I'm going to use a shield, the redirect, I'm sorry. And that also does take 1 extra additional hull zone if I want. Yep, 1 additional adjacent hull zone. So, I will take off 1 off the... I guess it depends on which one I want to go. I'm going to take it off the port side. And I'll take, well, of course, the one off the front, but... And I'm going to take 1 off the starboard. I'm going to take off 1 all the way around, basically. And let's do his foresight.
Okay. Standard Architan's orbiting pattern. stayed out of his side arc. I got lucky.
Yep.
Engineering.
Yes. We'll be using that dial. And he has 4 engineering. So he'll be putting up 2 shields on that side that has 0.
Okay.
Alright. Now he's going to be flacking wherever he can flack. Alright, I'm going to attack Merrick first. But I'm going to
Crit.
be using the turbo laser towers, which is why it's my first attack. So I'm going to add in 2 more blues.
Hit. Well.
But okay. And then I'll just flak everybody else, I guess. No, I can't. If you do, you cannot declare it additional. Yeah. So, wow, that was it.
Nothing else?
I think Caitlin's showing that to see if I can get anything better. I did home engineering. That was a red die. I don't have a red die in there.
Why wouldn't you cake in?
Because I thought you already took the damage. I thought we'd already do that. It's all Caitlin showing it.
2 damage.
Alright.
Race to 1.
Race to 1. Which is the same.
I had to spend a race. I don't know if that was worth it for you.
No, it wasn't. Not this time. Not this time. This time I should have flagged everybody.
You can flag out the side
I thought it was only that one the first time.
for the attack. You get 2 attacks a turn.
Okay.
So now you can do
flag
your
out
side.
sides. Yep. That was the side arc then.
Okay. This guy, hit. This guy, no hit. This guy, hit. This guy, hit. This guy, no hit. This guy, no hit. This guy was not reset properly. But it hit, so he goes down to 5.
Okay, clicking at the 1. Gonna try not to hit any squadrons. Maybe I can just
You do hit Merrick.
hit Merrick, of course. Merrick.
Just place him like so.
Whatever.
Alright, squad phase.
Okay.
Got a couple rogues for Rob, the 2 lancers. So first
Yep.
one moved here,
Yep.
locking down all my defenders except for Merrick, who's out of range.
Guy closest to him.
This guy?
That 4 guy. Yeah, the 4 guy.
1 damage.
He's gonna fly up next to the other lancer, right, kind of behind him. Yep, right there. And he's gonna attack the same one that the other lancer attacked.
3 health. 1 damage. Down to 2. That guy has 5 health.
Let's hope he can at least get 2.
One damage. This is not looking good.
Yep.
All right, and the remaining of Rob's squads will do off screen because they're not rogue, and then we'll be back at the start of round 3. All right, start of round 3. We got the last raid die, which is squadron. So I have squadron raids on all of my ships. And then the final movement, E-Wings came over here outside of engagement range, but still in snipe range of the edge of that defender ball. And then this Y-Wing moved up to prep for this turn. All right, we are going to start with Sloane on Corvus. It is a concentrate fire, which I'll be using, but first, and this will be a good time to talk about a rules differentiation, I will be spending my squad token to activate Vader. Now the difference is that when it comes to raids stop the matching command from happening, but whenever you're discarding a dial or token to activate a card or to refresh a card, that is not activating the command, so they are not stopped by raids. So I get to take something out. Except for Madine himself.
Oh.
But I'm going to take out ECM. Because you still have a brace. Alright, so starting with 2 blues, 2 blacks. Kind of a mediocre roll. And I think I will go ahead and confire in a black. Not gonna worry about. Oh man, what a horrible roll. Oh well, only 3 damage.
What's on the front hole?
2.
2. Well, I'll brace it since you let me use it.
And I'll throw 1 into the side. Or an accuracy. There's the accuracy I need. Well, that was a poor showing and probably not the best use of Vader. Maybe I should have taken out of Caitkin and Sloane or something, but that's alright. I haven't used that card in a year and a half, probably.
Year and a half, yeah.
At least. So, I want to make sure I don't let you double arc me, so I think I'm going to go ahead and ram. Come back to here. We'll take a face down.
Alright, so up next is the Assault Frigate Madine himself. And it is a, well, so I use my Defense Liaison Officer so that I could change my dial into an engineering dial. And I use that to increase 2 shield, up 2 shields. I put 1 up in the front, and I put 1 up on the port side. Now, the question is, what do I do? So I'm going to shoot out the front.
All right, 2 reds.
2 red.
Accuracy hit.
Accuracy, or what do you got? Like a, what are they right there? Accuracy, one of your evades doesn't really matter. It's not going to matter right now.
Okay. Take 1.
Yep. All right, now.
Out the side.
Out the side.
3 reds and a blue.
3 reds and a blue.
An accuracy and 3 crits.
Nice. Wow.
Oh, and what? You had to spend your brace to take that shot.
What?
Brace is gone. I have Palpatine on there.
Oh, I did not know that.
Unless you want to take that back.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, take that way, you get your shield back. Because I might need that for Wet Insidious attacks.
Okay, so not attacking.
Wait a minute, whose has it? Which one has?
Gladiator.
Okay, then I will. I can only flak out the side at Merrick.
And
maybe one of those guys.
that guy and maybe that guy.
Maybe that guy. Wow. This really bites. That Palpatine is annoying. But if you're taking Sloane, you must take Palpatine. I mean, it's the perfect combo. So I'll flak out the sides though.
Okay.
So on the Merrick.
Merrick. Crit.
Yeah. Wait a minute though, because he's out the side, so I'll add in 2 dice. I will add in, I don't know. Let's add in 2 blue.
Hit and a crit.
And did I get accuracy or not at all?
Nope.
No? Alright. So you're probably just gonna brace it, or that's it. I'm gonna Caitkin Sloane it though.
3 hits. Brace to 2.
Yep. That's better.
And then we ram. We'll leave it here, because I'm going to go with my Gladiator next, Insidious. It is a concentrate fire. We are going to start with a, see if I have angle. Oh, that's close. I'm going to get my ruler for that, because that's important. If I can do a front to front, as opposed to a front to side, where you only have 1 shield. Well, that is clear. So front to front, just barely. Which Rob does still have his exhausted brace now. So it'll be 2 blacks, 2 reds. That's a really good shot. So if you brace that, and I have my APT. I need to do 4 total damage. I'm gonna leave it. So that's, excuse me, 5 damage with an APT crit.
Okay. So I will brace.
Brace to 3.
And then 1 goes on the shield.
Yep. Well, first APT crit.
Right.
Faulty countermeasures. Then 1 on the shield and 2 more face down, and that is it for Madine.
And that's it for me. Yep.
All of a sudden, all these ships are less maneuverable, without any explanation as to why. Oh, I shouldn't have turned that off because now I have a side shot, broadside into foresight. No more APTs, but I still have my con fire. So starting with 4 blacks, side to side. Oh, pretty good, 5 damage so far. Then Confire and a black. Another hit. You've got a lot of shenanigans you can do with Foresight, so I am going to go and get greedy. Reroll 2, Ordnance. Just lost 1. Alright, 5 damage.
I will take, make you reroll the hit crit.
Okay.
And I don't think I'll get that greedy. I think I'll just do the hit crit.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. I
don't
want
mean
to
to roll
give
that
it a
into
hit
a...
crit.
Okay. Back to a hit.
That's all right. So now
4
I
damage.
will do the redirect. And I will redirect. Okay, let's see what we got for shields over there, Ben.
2 everywhere.
2 everywhere. And I need to do 4 damage, or is it 3 damage?
It's 4.
4. All right, we'll take 2 off the back, because I can do it adjacent, yeah. And 2 off that, I don't want to do that. Can your Aquitans, are you within arc to hit my side? Currently.
No.
Then I'll take it off the side. Starboard, I mean.
Okay. Foresight doing its thing. Making it hard to kill. Going speed dose. Just gonna turn as hard as I can, but probably out of the ship fight now for good old Insidious. But he did his job.
You know, Madine, you really did a lot. All right, so Foresight's up next. It's concentrated fire. And he's going to be shooting out his front into the side of the Architect.
2 blacks and a blue.
Yes.
2 hits on the black and a crit on the blue.
Okay, we're going to order next expert the blacks, please.
Do you want to think about your order of operations first?
I'll add in another black. Black or one blue. Because you have 2 of those. I didn't get any accuracies. Let's add in a blue. For the
Hit.
okay.
So ordnance.
Yep, 2 blacks.
Blank and a hit. Now we have a hit. It's basically 2 hits and a crit. I don't think any other modifications.
No, there's no black crit. There's nothing then.
No. All right, I will go ahead and evade the blue crit. 2 a hit. It's not gonna make any difference as far as the damage I take. So that was into my side. So I'll take 2 off the front and 1 off the side. Just double check something here for you. Not medium range. You could take a medium range shot into the back of Insidious.
Well, why not? Might as well. Unless I can. No, I can't flag. This is flag first. blue. He's got blue flak. I don't know if he can flak anybody either.
You got flak range on a bunch of folks.
Yeah. So we're gonna flak instead.
Okay.
I think.
Out the back.
Yep. The back is gonna be the best bet. So start.
No hit. No hit. It's not looking good. There's a hit.
Very good.
That guy. There's a hit.
Good.
And that guy. There's a hit.
Good.
The back group
Alright.
got hits. See if you can hit anymore. Get that guy. For a hit.
Okay, good, okay.
Alright, heading starboard. Unfortunately, no nav command. I'm just going to eyeball this so I don't have to move the Architons. Swinging around like so. Turning as best as he can.
Yep.
Alright, we will do my unmarked Gazanti. It's a navigate. I'm going to discard the Dow to get rid of my squadron and navigate raids. Trying to get out of close range of that guy.
Maybe.
And that did it. Good.
Alrighty, so, alright, Bright Hope's up. Bright Hope as a navigation command. I go up to speed 2, and I'm gonna make a click at the 1 and the 2, going to the port side, and I make it good. Alright.
Yep, avoided the. Alright, Architons with Krennic. Concentrate fire. Can't use Krennic still, we're in close range. Gonna be shooting at Lando as they're trying to not go off the board. Because of Lando and Foresight, I don't think I'm gonna kill him with this shot, but we'll see what we can do.
Harass him.
Yes. Shooting into the side. Yes, to the side. No shoots. 3 reds to start. Actually, 2 accuracies I'm not disappointed about. Slave turrets. Con fire. Oh, alright. Well, with that, I'm going to stop both evades. And 4 damage. It was 2 doubles.
Wow, very nice. Well, I'm gonna have to use up the green, spend the green redirect. I'm just gonna have to do it. So, no shields there, you said?
No shields.
Front shields down
To 0.
0.
And 2 face down.
Well, I can redirect to another spot.
That has to be adjacent, right?
Yep. Do I have any on the other side? No, that's right. And in the back?
Nope. Back is 0 shields.
Alright.
Unless it says it doesn't have to be adjacent. But I think it doesn't need to be adjacent for Foresight. Although I don't know if it's going to matter, but we'll try. Like so.
Admission is up next. Admission has a engineering, which it'll takes the token, and it is going to fire at medium range only at the Gazanti that basically just moved towards the ball, the defender.
My side or front?
I'm going to shoot into your side, your front. Sorry, front.
Crit. I'll cancel that. Then evade. No, that'd be a reroll. We're going to reroll it. So medium range. Accuracy.
Even better for you. All right. Now
And
two
side
blue,
shot?
Side shot to the front.
To the front. Hit crit. Scatter.
All right. Here we go. I'm walking out. I'm going to the starboard side, clicking at the 2. And I hit the asteroid. No matter which way I did it, I was going to be hitting the asteroid no matter what, so.
Alright, and we have Crew Panic. You suffer damage when reveal a dial unless you discard it. Damage can be taken on a shield.
Okay. You're up.
Last Gazanti. Like his brother, it is a navigate, using it to discard and get rid of my squadron and nav raids. And moving at speed 1. Doing this right here just to try to avoid a side arc. Ugh. And then squad phase. And we've got quite the squad kerfuffle going on over here. So we are just gonna start rolling some dice at each other. I'm gonna start with this defender that's on 1 health before he dies, attacking that lancer. 3 damage, almost one-shotted him.
Yeah, nothing to do about it.
Then we will do this defender that's on 4 damage to try to finish him off. And got him. Another almost one shot. Alright, you get to pick 2.
Oh, yay. Alright, I'm gonna take, let's take the Lancer that's left there. I'm gonna have him. He's gonna shoot, he can't move right now. He's locked down. So, we're gonna go up to a guy with only has, what, 1 health, you said?
Yep.
Gonna try to take him out with their 3 blue die.
Got him. Barely.
Hey, go take it. He still can't move. So my second one that I'll choose, what is the health of the one that's in front of him, Ben? The black one in front. Directly in front.
4 health. What, who?
The black defender that's directly in front of him, yeah.
4 health.
And anybody else on lower than that?
Everyone's at least 4.
Okay.
If not more.
Alright, so we'll go with the one that's... Actually, we're going to go with the one in the back by the YT. Because the YT can still attack, still.
So who's activating?
Wow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate the E-wing over here on this side towards me.
This guy?
Yep. He's going to snipe. He should be within snipe range.
Yep.
He's going to snipe him.
So sniping this guy?
That guy, yep.
Okay. 3 blues. 1 damage.
My gosh. Can I at least do more than one? Alright, you're up.
Yes, so we're going to do this guy that just got attacked. Attacking the Lancer. Because I don't have anybody else in range of this YT, so yeah, not going to waste a shot. And I can't kill him, so we'll attack the Lancer. 2 blues and a black for 2 damage. And his buddy right next to him, same thing. See if we can get 2 more damage. We get 3 damage. Back to you, sir.
Alright, I'll start with the YT and just to see. No, I'm gonna start with the other, the sniping one, and shoot the one that I just shot. The other E-wing.
Okay, he's on 3 health.
Yep.
3 damage.
Nice. I'm glad I did that then. Alright, now the YT, he's actually free to move, actually. He's
Yep.
locked in. So, I still don't like all this squad ball, and if I can at least hold it off one more turn. So, I'm going to move him to the... I think the only way I can get all of you, except for Merrick, of course, would be right in the back of the back 2, or towards your Gazanti, the 2 towards your Gazanti. Yeah, I think that's the only way I can get all those guys. With the YT, lock them down, I mean.
Okay, who are you attacking?
And there's nobody any lower than 4, right?
Nope. At least 4.
So it's the one up front in by the E-wings. Yeah.
4.
Then I'll go with that. Go for that.
Okay. 3 damage. So down to 1. Alright, so we'll go with this guy. And then we will go with this guy, both attacking the YT. So I will need at least both to take him down. First one, 2 blues, 2 blacks for 3. Second one, 2 blues, 2 blacks for 3. Defenders are hot.
Well, like you said, you need to take them down. So
Yep. Alright, your Y-Wing.
I don't think he's within range.
No, he'll just be moving.
So he's going to fly right in between the Gazantes there. The front there, yep.
Right up here?
Yep, right about there, yep.
Okay. Alright, my last squads. Merrick and last 2 defenders. Or actually, last single defender. Sliding these guys back. I need to back it up because I need space. Because I need to get them in range to be activated by my Gazantes. Come all the way back here. I do want to get him out further. We need to go chase Lando. And then this guy's going to do the same. Let's make sure he's in activation range. Alright, that's it guys for round 3. We will set our dials and we'll be back at the start of round 4. Okay, start of round 4. Things are piling up, and my first activation we're just going to go here, is going to be my unmarked Gazanti. It is a squadron command. I'll be using it. I can reach 2, Merrick and this guy. We got to chase down Lando before he gets away. Although he might go off the board, but I trust Rob that he has nav commands for the rest of the game. Still gonna be tough though. Fortunately his redirects are no longer useful because I can get to a side where there's no shields adjacent, but his evades are gonna be annoying. And I want damage. I don't want Sloane stuff right now. So we are going to start with not Merrick. Plenty of space, but I don't want him to get too far away. And we're just gonna have him just barely in range. Alright, 1 blue into the side for a hit.
I will, there's no shields there, correct?
Correct.
Then I'm going to, what do you call that thing? Yep, evade.
Hit.
I know shields to go to. Do I have it in the front?
No.
But I have in the back? No.
No.
Well, I take damage then.
You still have Lando.
I do, but still
1
got
health remaining.
left. Might need it.
Yes, because here comes Merrick.
Yep. 1 damage bomber compared to 2.
Yep, that is true. Here comes Merrick. 2 hits will turn 1 into a crit. So hit crit.
Well, I'm just going to try the evade because I have it. And I'm going to do the crit to see if I can... Actually, I can do both. I'm going to roll both of them. What are we talking about? Because I got foresight.
So you have foresight. Accuracy hit.
Okay. And then... Well, then I guess I have to do Lando, otherwise he's dead. So,
Lando.
Reroll.
Accuracy.
Thankfully. And that's why I say Lando.
Somehow you survived.
You do say you don't like playing against Lando.
I don't. For that exact reason. I can't remember a single time where an opponent's Lando has had me reroll into something beneficial. It has always been worse.
Especially
most of the time.
Black, blue,
way worse.
against a Sloane list too.
Yeah. All right, to you.
I think we'll go to Admonition.
Admonition. Concentrate fire.
Yep.
What are we shooting at?
All right, so the first shot we're going to take is a side shot. I'm at medium range probably. No, I'm not close.
You mean on this guy?
Yeah. Oh, I am close.
You are close.
Yep, we're going to shoot right into him. We've been shooting
Barely.
into him.
2 blue, 3 black.
Come on, X.
Accuracy, a black hit, a blue hit, and 2 black blanks.
Okay, well first we are going to... I just had epiphany. Oh yeah. Add in a blue.
Concentrate fire.
Yep.
Hit.
Okay, open angle. Let's see, anything else? Okay, now we will... Where are you? There you are. ordnance pods, the 2 blank blocks, I believe.
Hit and hit crit.
So I will stop your scatter.
Okay. I don't think there's anything I do. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So we're the same size. I can't make you reroll 2. So Gazanti goes down. My crit would not have mattered. All right, second shot.
From the back into the Gazanti behind me.
Okay.
It's 2 black.
You sure? It's not blue-black?
Oh, it's blue-black. Sorry. My wonderful color vision.
Crit on the blue, hit on the black.
I'll re-roll the black. Can't re-roll the blue, unfortunately.
Hit.
Okay, well then there you go.
Now I'll scatter.
Yep. Barely stay on.
You've got plenty of space.
Well, from this direction here, it looks.
Yeah. Yep, he's got plenty of space there to the end. All right, going with my Architans. It is a concentrate fire. Shooting out the back. Long range at foresight. I don't know if it's possible to get him with this. Because of the foresight eBay. No, it is possible. All right. Because I'm not a larger ship. It's going to be my only hope.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what I roll. With 1 red. Crit. Slave turrets. It's a double. And then concentrate fire. It's an accuracy. That doesn't help me. So Director Krennic. It's a double. Oh, that was pure luck.
Yeah, because even if I evade it, make you re-roll the doubles.
Well, it's not re-roll. Since it's long range, you'll be able to cancel 2, but there's still a crit coming.
But still doesn't matter. I'm going to take 1 damage somehow, and I'm dead.
Thruster fissure. Oh my god, that was
yeah.
Director Krennic.
2 doubles. 2 doubles.
But you guys could see throughout the entirety of the match just the durability of foresight. With Lando on it.
With Lando, yeah.
I think I'm gonna ram my gladiator, unfortunately. Yep, I do. Which is fine. We'll both take it face down.
Alright, so Bright Hope is up. It's a navigation dial, which she'll be taken as a token. And she's just gonna fly straight toward the station.
Okay, we'll go with my marked Gazanti. It is a concentrate fire. I'm gonna use it to flak this A-wing. Not gonna bother with the dice. Cam. 1 damage. Now we're moving. Where would you like the A-wing?
Right on your back.
Okay.
Still within range of me, so.
Then my gladiator. Concentrate fire. Let's see if I'm in range to do any flacking on these E-wings. I need blue, right? Yep, it's blue dice. I am on range on 1, so, and again, we'll just roll it here without the dice cam. 1 blue plus the con fire. 2 damage. Somehow did not land on anybody.
That's good Imperial flying. That's why.
Yeah. Lastly, Sloane. Navigate. We'll use it as the dial. I think I'm going to speed up to speed 3. Yep, just go straight. They're into squad phase. Got 2 defenders to go with first. Getting these guys that are damaged out of sniper range. Can't be having that. And I want to get them in activation range of my Gazanti down here. Sorry guys, you can't see that. Yep, so moving these guys down here. And moving this guy. Alright, 2 to you.
Oh, 1 or 2 I'll use. Let's do the Y-Wing, definitely. No, I don't do... Yeah, I'll do the Y-Wing. Alright.
Bomb in the back.
Bomb in the back.
Blink.
Nothing I can do about that. Alright. That was fun. Alright. Then I get to move an E-Wing, goes 4. Let's see. Let's move the damaged E-Wing. And we will move it
like that?
Yep.
Okay.
You're up.
I will... let's see. Yep, and we're just going to slide these defenders down as well. Their mothership Gazanti. And then last E-Wing.
He is going to fly... I don't think I can get close enough to lock you down. Lock 2 of you guys down with that wing. Because you'll be about 6 away.
What are you asking?
If I could lock the defenders down.
No.
No. So it's going to go towards, again, the, yeah, like that.
Okay. Alright, and that's it for round 4, folks. We'll be back at the start of round 5. Okay, so now we've calculated up the scores. I got 254 and Rob got 60, which makes that an 8-3 victory my way. So, Rob, I want you to tell us what you thought about the match and your fleet.
Well, the fleet in general, I kind of like. I think I would switch out some of the squadrons, to be honest. The Y-Wing especially, I like the E-Wings. And I do like the rogues, of course. What Rebel player does not like rogues? I'm not too sure about 2 MC30s, but it did make it a tough choice for which one to go for, whether it be Admission or Foresight, and both of them were very tanky, we'll say. Tough to take down. The Potato, or the Assault Frigate, was unfortunately in the wrong position, and it got collided by a ton of defenders that stripped away all of its defense tokens, so that way a Gladiator and a Corvus could come in and go goodbye and kick it out. I did not do what I intended to do, was to keep him at long range as the lifeboat idea I said in the beginning, and I think that was partly a deployment meeting that you out-deployed me, Ben. And so you could easily see where I was going. I didn't think that you would be going next to Corvus, as you stated earlier, that you were intending to do with the Gladiator. And so I thought, okay, if it's just going to be me and Corvus, that's cool. Gladiator jumped in the picture, and of course the defenders were able to fly across like crazy. Luckily, my rogues were able to jump in there, 2 Lancers, and to at least hold off for a round, and then like gave 1 more round for Madine to do something. And when Madine went down, there was really not much hope for Lando, to be honest. He couldn't make some turns that he needed to do. Not that he had the dials anyways, but anyway. So, if Madine still was up, though, he could. That wouldn't matter anyway. But anyways, that's how the battle went. I did better than our last battle, Ben, and I'm shaking some of the rust off still, and trying to get used to Madine and some new ships that I've not used in a very long time. But I only took out 2 defenders. I was hoping to get 3 again this time, guys, and I was able to one-shot with Admission a Gladiator, I wish, a Gazanti. So which I still was surprised that I did that. But anywho, it was enjoyable. That Defender squad ball was the killer, to be honest. That was the killer. And I say if you didn't have that, I might have had a better chance. But that Defender squad ball was probably the most intimidating and killer of itself. So
yeah,
it's my
take. I like this fleet. The MSU stuff, you have to be careful to make sure if you don't get tagged by a heavy hitting ship. And I felt like I was able to do that. I liked having the 8 Defenders, 7 plus Merrick. And for this particular match, my overall strategy, I'm happy with the way it worked. It went according to plan. Went around the flank and caught his 2 ships that were separated from Admonition. That meant that Admonition could get away because my ships were not in position to assist the squads chasing him. But the only thing I would have done differently is started probably my Gazantes at speed 2, maybe even 3, so that they could have really raced and kept in range of my Defender ball whenever I decide to send them out. Because there was that one round there where they all went into the squadron phase and it gave Rob time to do attacks and kill some, whereas if I would have had my Gazantes in range, I could have attacked him first and wiped them out before I lost any Defenders. But I don't even know if I would have been able to get them in range even at speed 3 without coming under threat of Admonition. So overall, and normally I wouldn't pick surprise attack. I just wanted to see how it worked with Corvus.
Which worked out really well.
Worked out really well.
Yeah.
In the future, I'd probably... I don't know what I would have picked. Maybe Dangerous Territory, because I wouldn't mind landing on the refills to pick up objective tokens. I don't know. I'd have to think about it again. So, but I really like the 8 Defender idea. Just trying to make that work because I think that'd just be a fun gimmick to bring to LSO.
Yeah.
The next one I play will be trying out the version where I drop the Gladiator and Argentins and it's an ISD-2 fully kitted out.
Oh, wow.
So I lose a ship, but I still maintain the same squad activations. It just means that my big bully now is all eggs in one basket, so an opponent can focus fire on. But just like a preview, it's built though where you don't want to shoot it. It's got Palpatine on it, local fire control for a salvo, flat guns, ECM, PDICs, linked turbo laser towers, and it'll be running squad commands along with the Gazantes to move the Defenders while Corvus is just off playing around. And I probably will take Vader off Corvus. I don't need to be threatening Corvus that way. That was just, I wanted to try Vader out. Even if I go with this MSU fleet, I'm taking Vader off just because I don't want to tempt myself of putting Sloane in harm's way. It has always meant put her on a corner somewhere and just run her away from the battlefield.
But it was a good try to look at the squadron, when was Squadron Raid, for instance.
Yeah,
it was good. How to learn that.
Yeah, how raids work with activating cards. So just keep in mind, folks, because raids only stop the command from happening. It doesn't stop the use of dials or tokens to activate card effects or refreshing card effects if it says spend a dial or spend a token, because that's not doing a command. Right. So it has to specifically say during a command or something, or if you see the token. Anyway. You know what I mean, and if you don't know what I mean, go to the forums and look at the FAQs. They explain a lot better than I have just now. All right, well, that's everything. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for the giveaway and everything coming up on May 1st, when I'll be announcing the winner. Thank you all for your support, and until next time, take it easy.